Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about Netflix's Nowhere. This movie is a Spanish movie and it follows the story of a pregnant woman as she's stranded in a container in the middle of the ocean and follows how she tries to survive. And because this movie is about the survival of this one woman, it focuses a lot on her. Like she's the only character, not the only character, but she's the character that carries the whole movie. She's the character that will follow for most parts of the film. And her performance in this film was phenomenal. Like the fact that the whole burden of this film is on her. She's the one that has to carry this movie, portray and give us all these emotions, all that weight on her alone, and she was able to give a fantastic performance. Was just something that was brilliant to watch. This woman, the scenes where she was emotional, the scenes where she was distressed and frustrated, she just conveys the emotions so well, and you can really feel how she's feeling in every moment. And that's just a testament to how good her performance in this film was. There are some scenes where she had dialogue, that she had to do dialogue on her own, and those scenes made her a much more endearing character. Like, they could have made her just go through the whole thing without saying much, but because they made her have some one-sided dialogue, because they made her to be talking while she was doing some things, because they made her talk, it's made her endearing and made me care for her more. And the scenes where she was in pain and she was having to do other things, it just made me very, very emotional because of how much I've connected with the character. And this movie was very intense, it was very, very stressful, and it was emotionally draining because as this film was going on, this woman just kept facing some complications on the line as long as she went, and those complications just made the film very, very intenseful and emotionally draining. And because of all those complications, it just made it feel like this is a hopeless situation. But the filmmaker still implemented some moments of triumph, some moments where she accomplished something, and those moments made it feel like, okay, maybe this is not a totally hopeless situation, maybe there's still hope. So because they added those moments of triumph, those moments where she was able to achieve some things even in the face of hopelessness, it made the film feel much hopeful. And me as an audience, I was like, okay, maybe this is not going to end as terribly as possible because of those little moments of triumph. And I like that they added those moments to it. It just made the film feel very, very natural and feel much more high stakes. And there were some graphic moments in these scenes that were very, very hard to watch. And those graphic moments added to the intensity of the whole film. I didn't know much about this film. I didn't know what to expect. Someone just told me, watch this film. And I watched it without knowing what to expect. And man, when I got into this film, I was thrust into it. Man, I was so blown away by the things that I saw in this film. It was hard to watch. Not necessarily hard to watch, but it was an emotional movie. And some things that happened in this film just made it very, very intense and a very, very emotional movie. But everything that came together to work with it worked brilliantly. This woman's performance, the woman carries the whole movie, and her performance in this movie was spot on. She was amazing in this film. And every other thing, the CGI, the effects that they managed to create with the ocean was something that was done very well. You will not even be able to tell that this is like CGI or something. I'm sure there's some CGI that went with it. They can't just not film in the middle of an ocean. There's some CGI that went into it. But you as an audience, you won't be able to tell because the CGI was done very, very brilliantly. And everything just works very well with this film. And man, you have to check Nowhere if you've not seen it. So have you guys seen Nowhere? What did you think about it? Comment below and let me know. Is this your first time on my channel? Please subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.